This will be my 4th day. And that might do me for an hour or 2. Okay, so this is the before. Oh, this is the middle actually. Okay, so I've just added my coconut sugar that I have here, and I'm going to add some cinnamon now as well. Same as I did last time, just not too heavy on the cinnamon. Hey guys, good morning. It is not 11:11, it is 10:11 because we fell back last night, and I just ate 4 more dates, so I just wanted to tell you guys that.
Okay, it is about 11 o'clock now, and I'm going to have 4 more dates. I just found that I never set out to, like, say, oh, okay, 4 is a great number, or this is many calories as I'm going to eat. I just noticed that over the past, since I've been eating dates, when I'm really just listening to my body, I just tend to eat 4. So that's what we're going to do. I'll tell you if I eat more. So I'm eating these. These are the apples, cinnamon sugar apples, and they're delicious. Still a little bit of firmness to them, so there's some nutrients left. I just baked them for, honestly, I don't exactly know, but I just baked them till I smell them. That's kind of usually my policy. So as you can see, they look very good, and I'm so excited to eat them. Yum, yum. It's a great fall treat, and I think it's we gave some to the kids, and I'm probably going to eat all of these. I would say between 2 and 3 apples in there. Hello, hello. I'm just getting ready to make some of my lovely corn polenta here to go with my tamale pie tonight. So I'm going to put this and all the other packages I have in this old pickle jar, and it's all cleaned out, of course, and then I'm going to have to cut out this recipe and save it so that I remember how to cook it correctly. And in fact, I may cook it a little bit lightly, or add a little bit of water or something like that, just to make sure that it stays real moist when you put it back into the oven for the pie, or just make sure that it doesn't get overcooked like it did last time. So I'm excited to get started on this because I am getting hungry for dinner. 1, 2, and we're going for the win here, going for the big stuff. We will stir, we will reduce the heat, and we're going to cook slowly for about 5 minutes. I just cannot wait for tamale pie, so I'm having some polenta. This is just plain, it's just pure carbs, I just love it. Horrible lighting right now, it's such a cloudy day. But see, it's got some nice polenta. Yumma yumma. Okay, so here we have tomatoes, and fresh tomatoes, and some frozen peas, and just a little bit of frozen corn, and there's actually a little vat of like marinara that I just threw in there. It was from Minsky's actually, probably a little bit of oil in it, but it was about 3 tablespoons or something, so it's not going to be really that much. And yeah, I think I might add, I've got a couple more tomatoes, maybe. They're really not looking so ripe now that I'm looking at them, so I think this will just do, and I'll go ahead and get the seasoning next. Throw some taco seasoning on this baby, stir it back up, and we will be in business to bake.
Okay, so it's going in the oven here, and doesn't that look beautiful? Wait till you see it when it's done.
Okay, so here we have our tamale pie. This is the finished product. It's much thicker with the cornmeal than it was the last time. And sorry about the horrible lighting as usual, but this is just so amazing. It's so much easier than trying to do a mashed potato one. And I absolutely adore cornmeal. I've been eating some in the afternoon. I've actually had like 2 or 3 cups of this just by itself before I put the pie together. So this is absolutely one of our favorite meals. It's so cheap. It's so healthy. It's so tasty. You can literally make it with any enchilada sauce, any salsa, any taco seasoning. I mean, it's the easiest thing to spice up. So enjoy, you guys. I hope you really love this as much as we do. It's just so easy to eat this way. I can't even believe it. Hey guys, so I'm just looking at the results here, and I put my weight in. It's 120, or it was 120 yesterday. Stay tuned tomorrow and see what happens, because it's actually today. Yeah. So anyway, 2,400 calories and 71. It's great. Right on track. My nutritional targets were about 85, and I attribute that mostly to really just eating mostly the dates and then not really having a lot of salad or anything else as far as fresh fruit. So it's something to think about, but I'm not really worried about it because that rarely ever happens on this lifestyle. And I know exactly why it happened, and that is because I'm low on food in the house. And the dates are kind of a backup staple for the week, and I've definitely been relying on those this week. And if anybody's worried that I'm just eating dates lately, like, it's no big deal. I'm still getting really good nutrition, as you can see. It could rival, a lot of people, and that's how I deal with skeptics. It's a lot of times just ask them for a challenge, see what they're eating, see how unhealthy, it looks on paper for them versus what this actually looks like. I had 41 grams of protein. I used to might think that was low. I feel great at this level of protein, and I know now that it's optimal for me. Carbs were at actually 108% of what I wanted, so that's really great. I had 557 grams of carbs, and I had 15 grams of fat, so that's pretty low. That's actually 5%. It's 5% protein and 86% carbs. So I actually had 4% alcohol too, so that kind of goes in with the carbs, and technically, in my mind, makes it 95.5. But, in here, according to Carb, alcohol is not a carb, it's alcohol, so whatever's clever. So that's it. Again, the things that I'm looking at, choline, folate, vitamin C, and being low on vitamin C is very rare. Vitamin E should probably be the next salad. I'm going to put some selenium, put some sunflower seeds in there for the selenium and the vitamin E. And just keep eating lots of veggies and fruits, mainly calcium. The salads will bring that right up. And again, for anybody who's worried about this or concerned, that really doesn't eat enough greens, you have to consider, we're eating so much at once. So when we sit down and have a salad, 3 days a week or 4 or 5 days a week, we're actually eating like 3 heads of lettuce, basically, to ourselves. I do the same way. I didn't set out to do the same thing. I actually set out to eat more greens than Freely, but, because I used to didn't think she didn't eat very much, but the more and more I watch her, I realize she does eat greens. She doesn't have to eat them every single day. Our bodies don't need that nutrition in every single meal or even in every single day. So if you're worried about your nutritionals, remember, you can just go online on your computer, go in and check up on your weekly stats. It'll give you on chronometer.com. If you go in there on the computer, it'll give you have to put in the parameters a week or two, and then you look at that and see if you're low on anything then, and that's when you maybe want to start adding in the sunflower seeds or adding in whatever else you may need. And again, I have adjusted some of these, but not all of them. It says I'm low on calcium. I know a lot of people have that at only 300%. A lot of these are very arbitrary amounts, that are put out by the U.S. government. But, I find that I don't stress out too much about Chronometer, but I like to use it as a baseline. And just always like to look at fats, because omegas are, all the rage. Everybody's worried about vegans and omegas, and everybody's talking about them in general. So I just want to show you, I have 1.1 gram of omega-3s, which is actually what I usually have. I a lot of times will notice that I have about 1 gram. And so this says it's 28%, but keep in mind, this is a ratio thing. And I've definitely seen 1 gram as being fine. And again, this would be on the low side because a lot of my omegas would come from like berries or greens, which I I don't eat those every single day, but when I do, I obviously make up for it. So saturated fat was actually 2.3 grams. My omega-6 was actually higher. It was actually at 5.7. And so again, it's saying that I have only half of what I need of omega-6s, but as far as what I can tell and what I've researched, people, we just need less omega-6s in ratio. So I'm not worried about that either. I'm not worried about the 0 out of 300 milligrams of cholesterol at all. Your body actually reabsorbs cholesterol from your own system, so that's good. And I just want to take a look at this, and everybody can see this bottom part right here. See that? It says protein. I didn't eat a single dead animal carcass today. I didn't gnaw on any bones. I didn't eat any bugs. I didn't eat any fish or have any dairy. I didn't even eat any nuts or any seeds. Where did I get it? I must be freaking just making stuff up, right? No. I got 41.2 grams of vegan protein from fruits and vegetables and freaking corn and beer. Wait, not from the beer. There was no protein in the beer. All of it. I've got 376% cysteine. All of this stuff. 198%, 138%. It's all off the charts. Okay, lysine. 98% lysine. Even methionine. Even methionine, 138%. It's crazy. Where do you get your protein, guys? Huh? Where do you get your protein? I guarantee that your fats are going to look a little different than mine if you're getting your protein from those animal sources. Guarantee it. You know, sometimes my fats look a lot better than this. I'm just going to say. But you're never going to see that saturated fat bar up every single day. And before I started, I'm sure it would have been up there. In the past, it's been up there. Alright, I'm going to go now. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it so much. And again, leave me all your questions, comments, post your own videos and links and everything down below. Take care, eat your fruit, and have a happy day!